Hi everyone, I'm Tanvir from SLIIT. Today I'm going to explain about the MVC architecture. MVC architecture. MVC is stand for Model, View and the Controller. When we talk about MVC, it's a kind of design pattern. And when we talk about the object of the MVC, it's promote code usability and implement separation of the concerns. And when we talk about the MVC architecture, there are three parts. The software is divided into three main components: model, view and the controller. When we talk about the model, we consider the model as a brain of the software because it has the business logic and the business rules and the application data, and also the model is going to communicate with the database to retrieve data. So when we talk about the view, it's the presentation layer of the software. The presentation layer, in the sense, it says how the views should be displayed, how the views be, and what are the colors should be, and what is the layout of the view, and what is the alignments, and how it's coordinate with the user, and how it user friendly, and all kind of stuff will be explained using the view. View is the presentation layer of the software. When we talk about the controller, it's connect and communicate the model and the view. It's the coordinate model and the user, in the sense the user is going to use the software, so user is going to use the software through view. So when the user performs a task, controller identify what task to do, and it says the model to this task should be done, and model identify the task, and it has the all business logic, and it communicate with the database and retrieve relevant data and produce the useful output, and it pass back to controller, and controller will display the data using a particular view, the useful view, to the user. This is how the module MVC framework works. We take an example to do a particular task. When the user click a button to do a task, we'll say it's a data retrieve from the database, for a list of data retrieved from the database and view to user. When the user clicks the button, the task is identified by the controller, and it says the model to do the particular task, and model going to retrieve the database for the details, and it analyze the details, and to make the output using the business logic, and the business logic, and it produce the output and pass back to the controller, and controller selects the particular useful view, and it viewed by the control view to the user. So it's how the MVC framework works. In the main advantage of MVC framework is the interface and the business logic is separated. When the developer want to change the interfaces, it doesn't harm the business logic or software logic, or when the software logic is to be changed, it won't harm to the user interfaces. This is the main advantage of the MVC framework. So it has been separated, the view and the business logic is separated, so for maintenance is easy when using MVC frameworks. And when we talk about the MVC frameworks, it not only for the web-based applications, we can use it for desktop applications and many other frameworks like Java, many other languages, Java and the frameworks ASP and C# or whatever the language we can use for the PHP, for several frameworks, Zend and Coordinator and all, and we can use the whatever the framework, we can apply the MVC to the framework. And when we talk about the history of the MVC, it's not recently implemented framework, it's not recently implemented pattern. It was implemented since I think 1970s, the first 1970s, and it's first it's used by the Smalltalk. It's a pure object-oriented language. The Java is being implemented using Smalltalk, so the MVC was used by Smalltalk at the beginning. So it's about the MVC framework, and thank you for watching the video. Have a nice day.